Good morning. I'm going to talk about tuning of guitars the conventional way before things like electronic tuners were discovered. It occurred to me that 50 years ago I was taught to play the guitar, and the first song I played was My Sweet Lord by George Harrison, and that was a lot played on the radio. Very shortly after that I was taught how to tune a guitar. Now, guitar in standard tuning is tuned in intervals of fourths, which means, if you know the natural numbering system, in A major, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the major scale, A major. Now, the key point is you're going from an E string in standard tuning, from an E string to an A string. Therefore, I'm depressing the A note on the E string to align with the A string open, and then D to D, a G note to a G string, and then this is a major third interval from the fourth fret. This is the way a guitar is tuned. It's from a B to a B string, and then an E to an E string, an E, A, D, G, B, E. Now, when you do that, did you hear that slight oscillation? When the guitar is oscillating fast, it means that the note that you're trying to tune, the A string, is too high in pitch. Therefore, you've got to slacken off the tension on the string by using the machine head, obviously. There's no oscillation there. Now, I'll make that E string flat, this higher one. You'll feel it in your fingertips as well. And if your guitar's against your body, you'll feel the oscillation. If the oscillation is slow, if the pulse feels slow, I can actually feel that in my chest. It should be one-on-one. When it is oscillating too slow, the string needs more tension. When it's oscillating fast, the note that you're trying to tune is too high. And then as your ear develops, you'll get to hear those pitches, and you can test it by using your electronic tuner, obviously. But you get these natural occurring harmonics. At the 5th, 7th, the 12th, 17th and 19th frets as well. When you do that, you will hear those oscillations if the notes are out, and adjust the string tension. Now on this, remember, you need to start tuning your guitar from the thinner strings, the high strings, as they refer to the low string. The reason for this is that there's more tension put on this piece of wood, the neck, when you adjust the higher strings. Now we're heading into mid-autumn here in Sydney, and plays havoc, and also, as does humidity and heat, as you probably well know, plays havoc with the neck, because the wood is breathing. It contracts and it expands, and when it can contract like that, it can bend, and it can also buckle from side to side. When you're putting tension on those strings, you've got to bear those physical attributes of wood and metal, in this case, into account. Even if it was nylon, you've got to put tension on that neck. So tune from the bottom up until you and adjust until you're satisfied. And the key point, especially with electric guitars, keep tuning them after every little song you play, because for about 20 minutes the wood is breathing and you'll see the guitar will go out of tune. So when I jam, I generally warm the guitar up first, and if you perform, warm the guitar up, leave it standing in the room. Like when we have jam sessions, I let them stand overnight, in the open air in the room, and then the first 3 or 4 songs I keep adjusting the tuning until the neck stabilizes. Anyway, I hope that helps you. Good.